Greetings, fellow detectives. Wizard Kitten here, bringing you part 6 in our walkthrough for Nancy Drew, Alibi in Ashes. Let's go ahead and switch over to George, who should be able to talk to Alexei.
What's up?
I just spoke to my dad. He said the alarm at Town Hall was disabled at 2:17 the day of the fire. Can you check everybody's alibi at that time?
You bet. We'll figure out where everyone was when the alarm was disabled.
Your turn to take over.
George, reporting for duty.
George reporting for duty. Alright, let's have George go to the antique shop. I think she's the only one who can talk to Alexei. It's kind of funny because George is the only one who can talk to Alexei. Ned is the only one who can talk to Deirdre, and Tony's the only one that can talk to... Or Bess is the only one that can talk to Toni. I mean, they can all talk to the other ones, but those are the ones that have the most success.
Hello?
I don't want to make him mad.
I'm looking for a gift for my uncle. He's a real... train buff. Can you help me find something special for him?
Now that's a question I like. You got it. I'm going to go see what I got in the back. Just hold on.
And I'm going to take your fingerprint while you're busy. Okay. Ooh, perfect. That is a good fingerprint. Done. Okay. And I think while he's in there, I should be able to look in his trunk with this key. Ho 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 ho.
Empty? What would Alexei want with an empty bottle of ether?
To start a fire? Former amateur detective found guilty. River Heights 1st District Court reached a verdict today in the closely followed case of a disgraced former amateur detective charged with theft, trespassing, and related charges. Alexei Markovic, 20, was charged with the theft of a priceless antique lens from the Bennington residence, while Assistant Prosecutor Carson Drew could not produce the necessary evidence to find against Markovic in the theft charge. The jury found in favor of the prosecution for all lesser charges. Sentencing will take place next month. As in press time, Markovic has declined all invitations to speak with the press. His lawyer stated there will be no appeal. J.P. Bennington's office has stated that he will be personally investigating each of Markovic's closed cases for any irregularities. Wow. In the opinion of this journalist, the Markovic case serves as a harsh reminder to those who would place their trust outside the respected public institutions that have served this fine town for so long. Interesting. Warning, this top secret book is booby-trapped. Turn the page only if you have deactivated the security system. If you decide to turn the page, please make sure you are far away from other people. You have been warned. Are you sure you want to keep reading? This is your last chance. Stop while you still can. Note to biographers, this is the casebook of the great Alexei Markovic. Do not worry about the security system. It doesn't work on biographers, but it does work on parents and especially teachers. Case of the floating eye, my very first case. I think the man in the purple robes is not telling the truth. Found a secret passage in the old Stoneworks building with a strange library. Solved. Floating eye was part of a mechanical rig contraption thing. Man in the purple robe was trying to scare away the family who rightfully owns. The lab at the edge of town has exploded. I'd better look into it. Snuck out, snuck in. Very creepy. Saw 3 men in black masks. Solved. Thieves overloaded the circuitry to cause a fire, then stole a new prototype. Too easy. It was the shop owner. He actually twirled his mustache when he talked like in the movies. Items stolen. The famed Mesopotamian shroud, aka the Murmuring Shroud. Supposedly, if hung from a line at night, the wind will whisper the location of a long-lost tomb. I don't buy it, but it would be really cool. Police are stumped. Strange footprints. One side clearly defined. One side drags. Museum director chased me out of his office. He was a little slow with that limp of his. The limp, those strange footprints. I need more evidence before I can confront him. Busted, the shroud was a fake. He staged the break-in to draw attention away so he could sell it. Halloween parade, bundles of cash stolen. Town full of suspects. 30 interrogations, no new clues. Where's the money? Flash of inspiration, I'm asking for all pictures taken. Spotted 2 pumpkins whose costumes got noticeably plumper. As the night goes on, it was the pumpkins. I haven't been keeping up this diary as much over the last few years. I don't know why I'm coming back to this book now. Maybe I'm looking for a little luck, maybe to find a thread in all of these solved cases of my youth that I could unravel and trace back to the core part of me that knows how to crack a case. J.P. Bennington is going to ruin me. I don't know if I can stop him. My house has been robbed and all of my records, except for this old book, have been taken. All of the evidence I had that he's bribing his way into office, gone. I'm back at 0, and now he's accusing me of stealing from his father, and I have nothing to fight back with. Just got released from jail. I told him I was innocent. It didn't matter. I'm due in court. They don't have evidence, but the judge is in Bennington's pocket. The papers have turned on me. I can't catch a case. I dropped by to find Maggie, but she didn't say a word to me. She didn't have to. Her eyes were red from crying. I told her I'd prove my innocence. I could tell that she didn't believe me. I'm beginning to doubt myself as well. It's done now. Guilty. They couldn't prove the theft, so they charged me with trespass and negligence, and you name it. Doesn't matter. When people hear guilty, they think guilty. I'll be spending some time in a work program downstate. I don't care about the work. I only care about that word, guilty. Saw Maggie on a walk today with her new boyfriend. She gave me such a sad look, and there was something else there. Was it pity? Am I to be pitied now? Pitied. For years I stuck by this town. I put my life on the line again and again because I love River Heights. Correction, loved River Heights. To see... Oh, shoot.
What are you doing? Get out!
Told you. That's why I was reading fast. One day you and Nancy will laugh about this. The bad news that day will be in 10 to 20 years. Oh, come on. It's not that bad. I was just looking through his trunk. Okay. Where were we? Those people don't deserve what they have. I'd like to see this town destroyed for what it's done to me. I'd like to see Skyline. I want this town to crumble. I will write only one more entry in this book, and I'll give the details of how I prove my innocence. Until then, I will carry it with me. Alright, so we've got a few just important things.
What would Alexei want with an empty bottle of ether?
Glad I looked at that, because otherwise it might not have triggered. Okay, cool. So, we got a fingerprint from Alexei, and we figured out that he had ether. Hee 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 hee. Do we want to talk to Brenda? I don't think we can get Brenda to leave. Police station. Okay. Oh, Nancy hasn't picked up the other fingerprint yet. Okay, here's another fingerprint. George could also go try and get into Scoop. Just need to wait for the delivery horn. Deirdre is still gone.
What's up?
Goodbye.
See ya.
Maybe we just order a bunch of ice cream while we wait.
Hi, welcome. What can I get for you?
Can I have some ice cream?
Of course.
Let's see, what do we want now? Classic cookie dough? Yeah. Peachy Keen? Yeah. I actually have a cup of peach green tea with me because this Peachy Keen reminds me of this game. So that was the tea I went with for recording this. Strawberry Breeze.
Yum.
George is hungry, guys. Don't judge. Ooh, this all-American apple pie sounds so good. Oh my gosh.
That is so
That looks
good.
like nutmeg or something. Oh, I would so love that. Ice cream and gelato is my weakness. See, except this, like, bubblegum stuff sounds gross, honestly. Minty badness? Where's the delivery truck, Toni? I want to snoop through your stuff. Let's see. Unscramble the message. Shalt. Wheel. Veil. Veil. That's such a weird contraction. Veil something to... something... Veil... Something... At... To... 1... And pie? Lie. They'll... Nope. They'll stop at nothing. They'll stop at nothing. My something. And anything. They'll stoop. They'll stoop to anything. They'll stop at nothing. My only hope is to lie low, keep moving, and trust no one. Again, I don't know that quote. Toni, where's the delivery truck? Can you get a delivery soon, please?
Hi.
Goodbye.
Talk to you later.
Goodbye. Get some more ice cream? Should we just have vanilla, chocolate, and strawberry? Vanilla. Chocolate. Can you imagine eating this much ice cream?
Yum.
It all looks so good. I also made a scoop in The Sims 4, so if you want to see that video, check it out on my channel. It was a lot of fun. Making the menu was fun too. It's just so fun to pretend that it's real. I love ice cream. Delivery truck. She left. Sneak in. Lockpick kit, George.
I should try looking into Nancy's lockpicking kit. I need to find a way to open this lock.
Okay. Oh no, I forgot the... Oh, I have this written down somewhere. Where's my detective notebook? So you're supposed to put these in a certain order. Flipping through pages. This is timed. Just like everything else. Alibi and ashes. Here we go. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay. I think it's blue. Okay, no wait. Yellow needs to be in the bottom corner, and then red, and then green. Oh, no. Yellow, red, oh, no, red, and then blue, and then green. And then we need to hit them in the order red,
Can't see inside.
yellow,
I need to figure out how to crack this kind of lock.
blue, green, 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 blue, red, yellow, red, blue.
All right.
Got it. Okay.
What's Toni doing with town hall plans? I should make sure that Nancy knows about this.
Okay, what is Toni doing? Anvil Way demolition. Vote for Antonia. Replace existing structure with new 7-story mixed-use complex? So she wanted to tear down the old town hall. Thank you for your recent inquiry of the status of your proposed land action application. We're sorry to inform you that at this time the application is still pending in litigation. Huh. If you have any further questions, bring them to our office directly. Okay. Proposed mixed-use application, the Heights Development LLC. That's so interesting.
Yup. I knew I was right to never like her.
What follows is an incomplete list of criminal activities that have involved Nancy Drew or those associated with her detective operation. Miss Drew's unsanctioned activities are unnecessarily dangerous and do not serve the public interest. Miss Drew's actions have continuously resulted in large city funds expenditures and drastic drops in public approval. River Heights Police Department is fully capable of managing crime in the city and has proved it can do so quietly and efficiently. Now is the time to send a clear message that the city's tolerance for Miss Drew and her cohorts is quickly reaching an end. Wow. Change in approval rating. The approval rating always goes down every time Nancy solves a case. Wow. Okay, interesting. I think those are the only two things we can look at. Cleanup and R17. So she's really kind of got it out for Nancy. Not good. Not good at all. Do we have anything to give her, or should we just call her? I think we can just call her and tell her to take over.
Hello?
It looks like Toni was holding a major grudge against you.
I figured as much. She's never been exactly friendly. Once I get out of here, I'm going to see how serious this grudge is.
We found some of Toni's files. I think she wanted to develop the town hall site.
So there's a chance that she could have wanted the town hall to burn down. I'm going to see if my dad can help us out with this.
We found ether at Alexei's shop.
Really? That seems out of place at an antique shop. It's on the list of commonly used accelerants for fires. Good find.
How are you holding up?
It's not great in here, but I suppose it could be worse. If it weren't for you, this would be the worst experience of my entire life. And I get knocked unconscious and thrown into a dungeon every other week.
It's your turn.
I'll take it from here.
It's true, that does happen to you quite a bit. All right, let's call Carson really quickly, and then we'll switch over to Bess, I think.
Nancy, I'm so glad you called.
We found a list that Toni's been keeping. She thinks I make city council look bad when I crack a case.
Well, you do.
Dad,
But that's their fault, not yours. Keep an eye on Toni. I've never trusted her.
Do you know anything about Toni's development deals?
Offhand, not much. What do you need?
My friends found some paperwork of Toni's. It's starting to look like she might stand to profit from Town Hall being demolished.
Let me look into that. Give me a call back in a bit.
All right, we'll give you a call back in a bit. Let's get these two fingerprints, Alexei and Deirdre, into the system, and then we'll only need Brenda. Scan. And scan. Bess can maybe go pick up to the chromatograph, which hopefully is at the house now, so we'll switch over to good old Bess.
Hi, Nancy.
I need you to take over.
Time to help Nancy.
What's up?
Where were you at 2:17 on the day of the fire?
I was out on the clues challenge, same as you. Don't believe me? Call Jessica, 555-2741, or Holly, 555-6388.
What were your friends' numbers again?
Write it down this time. Jessica is at 555-2741, and Holly is at 555-6388.
Catch you later.
Later.
All right, so we can give her friends a call to verify her alibi.
Hello. You're fighting a lawsuit about the land the old town hall stands on.
Yes, I'm in government. You want a full list of the suits I'm dealing with, grab a notebook and clear your calendar for the rest of the week.
What was going to happen with the old town hall?
There is a proposed land use issue at the moment. We were thinking of dismantling the structure and replacing it with something more relevant to the city. It's nothing to get excited about. These things take years.
Is the town hall on the Historical Society's list of protected properties?
Of course. That building is very important to this town.
So that means that no one could knock it down to build something newer, right?
Well, that's the gist of it.
Can you tell me where you were at 2:17 on the day of the fire?
Here.
You wanted the building to burn down so you could sell the land, didn't you?
If I were you, I'd cool it. Understand me?
I thought you'd be a little more concerned about Nancy's arrest.
I know this is hard for you. I do. You brighten up my shop when you drop in, Bess. I hate to see you so upset. Of course I care, but what can I do?
Do you know anything about Brenda and Nancy?
I don't have to tell you, there's a lot of animosity on Brenda's end. Between you and me, Brenda's still furious about the Antiquities of the Ancient World special.
The traveling exhibit that Nancy found out was full of fakes?
That's the one. Brenda broke the story herself. Word is, she had negotiated a special with one of the cable channels. But when Nancy broke the story, the cable people killed her special. Brenda went full-out ballistic when she heard. I don't know if this is true or not. They say one of the Heights 9 news interns went home that day with a broken arm.
What?
That's the rumor. One thing I know, she hates Nancy. Big time.
Another order of ice cream?
Sure.
Since we're not paying for it, might as well get as much as we want. Let's try one of these sodas. I want a cherry one.
Love ice cream.
I love how she mutters it to herself. That's me. That is so me. Okay, let's go to the Drew house. The Drew home. And then we're gonna see if the chromatograph is up here, which it is not, it looks like. Come on, Carson. Yippee-ki-yay. Okay, let's get the fingerprints. Because Bess needs a fingerprint kit, too. Have a Cocoa Kringle, Bess. Delicious. Okay. Let's maybe go see Brenda and see if we can figure out how to get her, fingerprint. She's the only one we don't have a fingerprint from yet. She's parked in front of the antique store.
Great to see you again.
Where were you before the fire started?
Live and on the scene, as usual. I'm pretty sure most of the town saw the broadcast, and this story is on the fast track to national coverage.
You didn't answer my question.
I'm sorry, I'm working on a lead. I have to work on my notes.
You didn't answer my question.
Great to see you again.
I literally was still here.
I understand that you were upset that Nancy ruined your big story about the antiquities of the ancient world show.
Yes, I was, but that's the business. I lose stories constantly. There's no such thing as a solid story until it hits the airwaves, and even then...
Wouldn't you want to get back at Nancy after she ruined your big debut?
I did. And then I got over it. Do you have any clue how busy I am? I don't even have the energy to hold a grudge, and if I did, I'd never have time to do anything about it.
Is there a way I could get in touch with you later?
Good question. Why don't you take one of my cards? My phone's always off when I'm on scene, but I check my messages constantly. I'll call back if it's important. If you want to talk about Nancy, off the record even, I'm always there for you.
Until next time.
Drop by if you've got any hot tips.
Alright, so that's how we can get Brenda away from her van, but I think we'll start that in the next episode. Thank you so much for watching, fellow detectives. I will see you soon.